The meaning of Christmas to me. What's the meaning of Christmas to you? I know throughout my life, I've had some great Christmases. I've had some mediocre Christmases. I've had some really crappy Christmases. And really, was it the season itself that was garbage or good or mediocre? No, it was my perception. It was the 6 inches between my ears that perceived things to not be as great as I deem they should be. But really, at the essence of Christmas, as a Christian, as a Catholic Christian, Christ is in Christmas for a reason. Christmas is about Jesus. It's about the birth of Jesus. Whether you're a person that's stickler on history and bring up the fact that it really didn't happen this time of year, that Jesus was born, there's a reason behind history why they made Christmas at this time of year. Do the research. It's not that big of a deal. But really, at essence, what Christmas is supposed to do is celebrate the birth of Jesus, but it's supposed to celebrate family unity and togetherness. And I know this year more than ever, it's hitting home really hard. Tonight we celebrated a bunch of family and friends. We did a virtual caroling and visit Zoom call, and it was fantastic. We got to have some laughs. There was some crying, there was some chuckles, there was some reminiscing, there was out-of-tune singing. It was fabulous. It was a couple hours of just forgetting about all the problems and everything that's going on out there in the world. And you know, the sad thing is though, even though it's a pandemic and COVID's going on right now and all the things with lockdowns and everything else, the saddest thing is the commercialism of Christmas is still prevalent. There's still the, buy this, buy that, spend this, spend that. And I get it. It's important that Christmas, in the form that it's become over the last, let's say my lifetime, in the last 50 some years, it's become prevalent in making income for small businesses, and many others rely on that money to get them through the rest of the year. So Christmas itself has become very commercialized. It's it's important we understand that we need to buy within our means, and buying presents for somebody, big, small, in cost, high cost, low cost, 1 present, 10 presents, it shouldn't matter. Christmas and the message of Christmas should be about the unity of family and friends and spending time with one another. And I realize this Christmas season, that's going to be incredibly hard. But you know what? Technology is prevalent. And if you're watching this, you have access to technology. You can use Zoom, you can use FaceTime, you can use Google, you can use Microsoft Meetups, the list goes on, Skype. There's so many different ways that you can connect with your family this Christmas season. Even if you all book a Zoom call and you all get together and you just sit back and do like we do on the 365 Driven Society social calls, and you just have a cocktail with one another. You visit, you laugh. There's serious moments, there's sad moments, there's laughter, there's happiness. There's just the whole gamut of the emotions. Yes, being in the same room would be that much more special, but you know what? It's not going to be a reality for most of us. So make the best of it, connect with one another, and it would have been nice to be in the same room. It would have been nice to be able to hug my sisters, my mom and dad, right? My nieces, and my great nephews, and the list goes on. Yes, that would have been fantastic. But instead of dwelling on it and feeling sorry for ourselves, right? We surprised my sister, who for the last 35 years has been hosting an eggnog party the first week in December. We surprised her with a virtual, my niece Abby put it together, and we all got on the call, and it was fantastic. Like I said, there was laughter, there was crying, there was reminiscing, there was out-of-key singing. It was just a great event. What are you going to do to make this time, this Christmas season, special for your family and for you? Are you going to sit and be negative about it? Are you going to be dwelling in the fact of what you can't do instead of finding solutions of what you can do? That's life in general. People are always focusing on the problems instead of focusing on the solution of what can make others around them and themselves happy. Am I completely 100% happy that I'm not going to have my kids all here together and hanging out, or going to my folks' place Christmas Eve like we've done, where I've been there on Christmas Eve for my whole life? For 52 years I was there on Christmas Eve. Hell no, I'm not happy about that. But I'm not going to sit and dwell on it. I'm going to find a solution to communicate and hang out and spend time with my kids, my grandkids, with my extended family, with friends the best I can. Because at the end of the day, life is in session. This is not a dress rehearsal. Having a pity party isn't going to change nothing. So I'm going to continue to praise the fact that it's the Christmas season, that is the celebration for Christians of the birth of Jesus. I'm going to celebrate it for the connection of family unity and the memories of the past and the new memories of the future and the present memories that I'm going to help create, because I choose to be a problem solver, not a person that's going to sit and be boo-hoo, woo-hoo, and be negative about everything to do with the Christmas season. And I'm not discounting those of you that are struggling, that, don't know and can't figure out a way to be happy, right? Some of that problem is the fact that you need to reach out to people like myself or others that can help lift you up, that can help you appreciate and have gratitude for all the good things that life has to offer. And realizing that this is just a giant bump in the road, a giant speed bump, a giant hiccup. And you can make life as good as you want it to be. And instead of being negative about it, try to be somebody that's, that not struggles, but works towards making Christmas the best thing that it possibly can be for you in these trying times. I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow. Drop me a comment below. Feel free to DM me. God bless you all. Peace out. And may the season be with you. Merry Christmas to you all.